Hi!
Bienvenido!
Bitch, we in here. Hi, Ran.
We're alive, actually, this time.
Yeah.
We kept getting sick.
I'm actually factually alive. Look!
We kept getting sick.
It's me!
We were just non-stop either. Like,
yeah.
Kemi was
physically
sick.
or mentally sick.
Yeah,
for like a whole fucking month. Hooray.
I was like, oh, finally. Like last weekend, I was like, finally, I could do.
Yeah. I was like,
and I got sick.
I was like, oh, Daniel, I'm finally not sick. And you're like, dog, I got bad news for you.
I got sick.
Yeah.
This shit sucked.
But yeah, hopefully we're gonna just be back to normal now. And
yeah, I forgot all the voices we were doing. For
me too. I was literally.
That's why I was like low key nervous because I'm like, oh no.
Oh, fuck it. Don't be nervous about that. Don't even worry. Just make a new voice.
I'm so critical of myself. You know,
yeah.
I'm like, I want to do a great job, and then whenever my fucking. Like, when I turn into Bubs, I don't feel... Like, I like doing Bubs, but I feel like, man, I couldn't hold it together. I had to turn into Bubs, you know what I mean?
No, but that voice is so sick.
I do love doing Bubs. But like, I had a goal in mind.
No, I get it.
Into Bubs.
And I'm like, I understand wanting to do a good job, but the most freeing thing for me as a voice actor is the fact that I don't take this shit seriously at all. Though I have stuff to pull from to just be like, if you want to hear me actually do good work, I have things on the internet that you can go listen to. But like, I'm just having fun.
I am having fun. I always have fun.
So, and I do this a lot now when we're playing stuff where like, I won't remember I've listened back on VODs and been like, wow, this character has gone through like 5 voices.
It's gone through a lot of voices.
I've changed them like so many times.
Yeah.
So, that'll happen. There's one character the guy that we were introduced to last time who keeps eating chips.
Tobias Gregson.
I hadn't even established anything for him yet.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm trying to help me remember because the last thing that I remember is just him being there.
Okay, so
someone's dead for sure, but like, and the.
So there's
that one guy's dead. The guy that was New York, but he's.
Yeah, but that was last case.
Yeah.
That was the end of last case.
But we just found out that he was dead last stream.
Agnes McGilded.
McGilded. That's right.
Agnes McGilded is dead. That was the end of last case. This case we are defending Soseki something or other. Soseki, who's the guy who is based off the real person.
Author, right?
But,
an author?
Yes, but the author definitely did not act like this because he acts like a big Ace Attorney character.
Yeah, I think I remember loving the shit out of him.
But he's Japanese and he's being accused of murdering a lady on the streets. Soseki Natsume.
But we don't know anything about the victim yet? Is that right?
The victim, we know that she was walking down the street ahead of Soseki, I believe. And then she, like, according to Soseki, she, like, fell to the ground. But there was no one else present.
Right, but there was a knife in her, right?
There was a knife in her back.
Yeah, so she's
not dead, though, by the way. She's alive.
Right. Yeah.
She's currently in critical condition at the hospital. She's not dead, though. And this is the scene of the crime. I don't super remember any details we found. I don't really think we found too many relevant details as of yet.
No, we just mostly dicked around and...
Yeah, we were talking to duck cops.
Oh god, I'm blanking. I remember being like, I want to try on the guy's hats or whatever. Even though Kemi, personally think their hats are lame as fuck. Make you look at little nerd.
Oh, yeah, Susato wants to wear the policeman hats.
Yeah. And I was like, you need to stop. Like, there's nothing cool about being a pig, first of all. I pulled a muscle in my leg or some shit and I can't walk or do anything. I fucked up one of my calf muscles too. I can walk, but it's like super tight and sore.
You can continue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I just remember this is the Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro, which is the funniest, most weebtastic name of all time.
I think we talked about everything, but we can check.
Yeah, we did, because we were like, this will be the where we stop for the night.
I
think we're moving, right?
Everything. Yeah, we might be moving.
Yeah, because I think I wanted to stop last stream on a point where it was like, we're gonna do something, we're changing to
We're
do
going
something else.
somewhere.
Yeah, we did everything.
Oh, that way. We're going to Sholmes.
Right, yeah. Okay.
We're going to see Sholmes because Sholmes is the person who... Right, so Sholmes said, hey, this guy did it.
Yeah, so we know he's wrong. We know the guy didn't do it because Sholmes do be fucking up every time.
And so it's like he hates Sholmes because Sholmes is the reason that he got arrested.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'd be mad too. Oh, right, and I was excited to see 221B because, you know, oh, we get a cutscene.
It's a cutscene. Whores.
Yeah, look at that horse. She's like, hell yeah.
Thank you very much. It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day. Thanks again.
Just have a sword.
This is it. The residence of Mr. Herlock's showers.
It's gotta be a mess, or I won't be satisfied.
The outside's not a mess.
Do what?
The outside rules.
It's cluttered. That's good enough for me. Like, clutter is, you know, it can be an artistic looking mess. Yeah, this is messy enough. I was gonna say, like, I have a lot of criticisms about the BBC Sherlock, but I love the way his house looks. Like, it's good. Sholmes seems like a clean guy. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Hello?
So this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be here somehow. Gets worse.
Oh, the science table with all the beakers. Oh, excellent, excellent. No notes.
Is it as described in the stories, Mrs. Atom?
There's like the bullet holes that just says VR up there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think she's appalled at how messy it is. Suzato-san?
No, it's perfect. This is exactly what it should look like.
Many famous cases have been solved here in this very room.
Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. I've never read the stories, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be.
How's the volume, by the way? I can't remember if I have it set for the Hayseed night or whether or not I fiddled with it. So if the game volume is too loud, please let me know.
Low.
I'm sure it looks pretty high.
It doesn't look like it's too low, but it looks like it could be pretty high.
Yeah. Y'all just let me know.
The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it! The romanticism! Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, I suppose I can, yes.
So, if you don't mind, I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer.
She's in her fandom happy space.
Please don't mind me.
She's obsessed. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, is anybody home?
I gotta say, I like this track a lot.
Very good.
Yeah. Also, there's one shoe on the fireplace.
Yeah, that deserves to be there.
Yeah.
But it's like a pointy shoe.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. This is you. This would be little girl.
Oh, do we have a visitor?
You're so cute.
Oh, I can't get over it. Hello. Is it a big new case for Mr. Sholmes?
Hello. Wait. Aren't you...
Oh, how rude of me. I'll go make some tea at once. You're so cute. Oh, please.
I'm sure it's the same girl. Miss Suzato, did you see the girl who was just here?
Oh, yes. Isn't it truly extraordinary?
Oh, America.
To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case.
The King of Bavaria?
The King of Bavaria. Oh God, King Wilhelm Gostard Sigismund von Ormstein, of course. Duh.
Damn, I got. Get his ass.
Get him.
Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes for a moment and look over here. Look over there. And here.
The tea is brewed, and I have a freshly baked cake as well.
Her song fucking rules.
It does, oh my God.
It's you!
I knew it. Suzato-san recognizes her too.
There you are.
Oh, okay. Remember this scene? And taking that with you?
And taking that with you as well. We're reverbed during all
Fuck.
of this, by the way.
Oh.
And taking that with you as well. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilded's trial in the defendant's antechamber.
I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Poor you. Having to get straight to work when you've only just arrived in London.
Oh, yes, it was challenging.
Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know.
It's like mushroom tea.
Whoa! Oh, I'm dirty.
Dude, I've heard mushroom tea is really good though, or like mushroom coffee.
Yeah.
I've heard that shit is dope as fuck.
Is tea supposed to look that color?
Yes.
It's Britain.
Oh my! What a fragrant yet mellow flavor.
Hooray! It's a winner! I tried blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here. And you have another ticklish trial tomorrow.
I forgot it's tomorrow.
State's attorney, of course it's tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah. Somehow I forgot.
Oh, and you're to defend a Japanese man. I do wish you lots and lots of luck.
Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance?
Oh, you know Hurley, do you? Hurley is so cute.
Hurley? Mr. Sholmes to you, Shirley?
Don't call him that. Sorry.
Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see.
Was he really? Well, I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas.
Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after the trial, and only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all those things, do you think?
Well, she also lives here with Thurlock, but sure.
And perhaps more to the point, why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite?
Oh, silly me. I haven't introduced myself, have I?
Wow. Proper curtsy. Good job. Don't see that a lot.
It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
I live here together with Hurley.
Which is what I deduced, honestly.
Iris, is it? What a lovely name.
What?
What's the matter?
No, wait, this can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson?
What's the matter with Suzato-san? Why is she so flustered all of a sudden?
What do you mean, why? Do you not remember?
It's Ace Attorney, so no.
Ryunosuke,
No.
Yes, that's right. What are your names?
Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan.
I love her theme music, but I really hate the random computer chip noises that pop in sometimes.
Yeah.
Those are not pleasant for me, for my ears. Don't love that. Even though I think thematically it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba. It's wonderful to meet you.
Lovely. Susie and Runo. Got it.
Susie is cute. I don't know how I like Runo.
Susie?
Bruno?
Though I don't know what else I'd call him. I just call him Ryu.
Yeah, but they don't have Street Fighter there yet. There's more to this girl that meets the eye. I have so many questions for her. I don't know where to start.
Yes, and so do I.
It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey.
Yes, that's right. You were ever so helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming.
Though, at the time, we did have a rather large gun pointed at us.
Like this one?
You got it! Oh.
She's such my energy, my vibes.
God.
The vibes are immaculately Kemi.
Thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you?
Oh, yes. That awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Boy, who you calling awkward?
Oh, Ginny? Yes, she's a professional pickpocket.
So we found out.
It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that.
Are you referring to that trial-disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about fitting a self-destruct mechanism in my inventions. That would definitely get the job done.
This girl is dangerous.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that.
Man, she's so fucking great.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
So she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Hurley, of course, silly.
Hurley?
Yeah, Herlock. Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter? Not likely.
What?
I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
You dumbass.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes?
Well, I expect you found out that lodgings of any kind in London are very expensive. So, the solution is to share the cost with a partner, a roommate.
That's what we do. I mean, we're all partners, but still. Regardless.
You're roommates?
I hope you don't mind me asking this, Iris, but, how old are you?
I've been wondering. Oh, I thought she was gonna be like 13.
Nope.
She's so cute.
10 at last this year. Oh.
Well, what of your mother and father?
Oh, no, they're dead.
Well, at least one of them is.
Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there. They're probably just dead, dude. Sometimes
Yeah, man.
people die.
Sometimes people just die.
Really soon.
Fuck, I had a thought about her and it totally fucking left my brain.
Oh, yes, there's something I must ask you.
of course. Go ahead, Susie.
I'm a very great fan of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and...
Oh, you have a copy of Rant's magazine.
Yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship.
Oh, this is so exciting! My stories are being read on the other side of the world. Oh, she writes them.
Yeah. My stories?
Bless her.
That's right. Hurley's always solving such amazing cases, you see, and he tells me all about them.
They really are quite fascinating.
It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard them, don't you think?
Goodness.
Last night, he was telling me all about a new case he solved on a steamship traveling from a faraway land. So I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came.
So you are the author.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a secret if you like. I'm going to call this latest adventure The Speckled Band.
Whoa, no way! I can't believe it.
And that's a crazy. The Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in the stories, here and there. And this time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually.
Yes, and of course I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but it's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think. Don't you?
So, do you mean to say... Are the stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rand's magazine...
All written by me? Yes! On my wonderful and very modern typewriter.
It's just a fucking
Computer. Man, typing on typewriters is so much fun.
It's so satisfying.
It's so
Oh
satisfying.
my
I used to
God.
do that all the time when
Yeah,
I was a kid.
same.
I miss my typewriter.
I would love a typewriter.
Yeah, man.
But all the stories I've ever read...
Everything is a bit loud. Okay, everything is not a helpful. You gotta be. What is loud?
Yeah, because, like, it's fine if we are all equally too loud, because you can just turn the volume down. And we used to have the opposite problem where no matter how loud it was, the whole stream was too quiet. So I'm glad that's not a thing anymore. But if something is...
But, like, if you can't hear us because game music is too loud, then we need to turn game music down.
Yeah. Just need to make sure the levels are all balanced right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Wait, I already forgot. All the stories I've ever read. Okay.
are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson.
So everything is a bit loud in general, but game audio is a little bit too loud. So lower the game audio a little bit.
Got it.
Wait, so-
No, that you won't. Gimme.
Huh.
Un momento, por favor.
Good job, dumbass.
I did it. Let's go. I think I used to have it at 11.
Okay. Alright, we've lowered the game audio.
Yeah, let me know how that is.
If we are real loud, then just lower the fucking volume.
I mean, yeah, that's way easier to do because I have the mixer right in front of me. But
Yeah.
as long as I mean, I don't care if we're loud as long as we're not peaking, you know,
Yeah,
which would
if
be
we're-
distorted.
If we're peaking, that's bad.
Yeah. But otherwise, doesn't bug me.
Susato sounds getting more and more worked up.
Ah, yes, that's me. I mean, my name really is Wilson.
But what about the doctor of medicine part?
Lied.
Yeah, I just lied. That's all true, too. I am a doctor of medicine.
No! At 10 years old?
At 10 years old.
Well, that's quite incredible.
Come on, guys.
But Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman.
Ah, yes. I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling.
Oh,
Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow?
Yeah, it's a bit cringe.
Yeah.
But my ships.
No.
Just like I always thought they were together. I suppose it does, yes.
Poor Suzato-san. She looks like her whole world is just falling apart.
She's like, I'm gonna have to trash all of my fan fiction now. Damn it.
She takes out a big binder and lights it on fire.
Yeah, it's got a picture
She's
of
like, "It's
Herlock and
gotta
Wilson
go."
holding hands on the cover.
About before.
Yes? What's on your mind, Runo? Do tell me.
How did you know that I was a lawyer and we just arrived in London? I mean,
yes. Oh, and that we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know all of that?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Please, tell us how you did it. Explain every detail.
okay, so I'm the smart one.
Of course, I'd be delighted. So basically, I just made everything up.
And I was right.
Yeah, crazy.
So basically, Herlock makes everything up and is wrong. I make
am.
everything up
And I'm right. I'm the best of all time.
You could call me the GOAT.
Although, there's really no mystery. Now, let's begin.
She's so cute.
Iris Wilson is proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Please stop being so adorable. I'm gonna die.
First of all, I already knew that you were a lawyer, Runo. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant's antechamber.
Oh yeah, that is pretty obvious, huh? With the armband and all that.
But you also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How did you know that? Sorry, I was just happy to play the game, and I didn't read it. I was like, forgot I was streaming. I'm like, damn, this game rules.
Yeah. It's like, damn, this part is so sick.
Yeah.
Why hasn't Kemi pressed
Yeah,
anything?
exactly. My brain did that, and I'm like, oh, there's a reason we're not going forward, but I can't quite put my finger on.
I can't tell you how many times I've had that exact thing in a game that Sid and I are playing together, where I'm just like, this game rules. Why hasn't Sid done anything?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, it's my turn.
It's happened so many times.
Oh, I have to do. Oh, everyone's waiting
shit.
on me.
Yeah, just be like, read your line, and I'm like,
I'm the asshole.
We've both done it, to be fair.
I observed a passport and travel ticket protruding from your breast pocket.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
it is right there, isn't it?
So I was reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country. And on top of that, you accepted a case against that particular prosecutor, telling me you were unaware of London's court affairs.
Ew, Sardine, what's up?
Vampire.
He's a vampire.
The Reaper of the Bailey? I walked right into that one, didn't I?
And then I noticed a red ink stamp on the back of Susie's hand. You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with a suspect, weren't you? Earlier today.
Oh, I didn't even realize our hands got stamped. I don't remember that.
I don't really think they made a big deal of it.
Huh.
They used those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see.
Oh, I didn't realize that I was even stamped in the first place.
And a red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates. Why?
I see small.
So a bit sus.
So, that told me that even though you had only yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus McGilded, the two of you had already a cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you was wearing a particularly sad expression on your face, so I concluded the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or a relative.
Well, that's a bit of a leap in logic, actually, because, like, maybe you just don't like your friend or relative that much. Maybe you're just tired.
Also, maybe they did it.
Yeah, or just maybe you're tired, so your
Yeah.
face is just kind of meh.
That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case.
I see.
But how could you have known that the trial's tomorrow?
Because it's Ace Attorney, and they always are.
Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It obviously amused him. He told me he'd caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling.
A Japanese man? Well, clearly, that must have been...
Mr. Natsume.
That guy rules.
Now, Runo has that fancy Japanese sword. And I think your outfit is called, kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that you both come from Japan yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case.
Damn, she's good.
She's smart.
Why does Herlock suck so bad at this?
What? She's way better than this.
I know, right?
actually.
And she's 10.
By a lot.
Like, how does it feel, Herlock, to just get fucking lapped by a 10-year-old? She's so good at this.
Yeah, she cooked the shit.
Yeah. Like, forget Herlock. Like, just bring her along with you. I think that he's so bad at this, though, because his brain is way too bonkers. He's too creative.
Well, he just wants everything to be crazy.
Yeah, he just wants to jump to the... Which I can respect and relate to.
I like that he gets mad when it isn't crazy.
Yeah, he's like, man, I wanted this to be the most batshit thing of all time.
Because he sees the snake, and then, like, the guy's like, no, this snake is nice. He's like, but then what's the point of the snake?
What's the fucking saying in, in medicine with, like, zebras or whatever? Like, he just fucking sees the most insane possibility first.
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't remember.
There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial will be tomorrow. Hurley's always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He's silly.
He is silly.
He's very silly. And that's all there was to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions.
Damn, she cooked.
Yeah.
Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct?
They were spot on.
I'm pretty sure that's not the saying, Sardine, but you got the idea. It's something like when you see stripes, think zebra is not something. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck it up.
That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction.
You even managed the certain something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery.
Oh, well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that.
This is really very good news. You could tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris? Please?
Oh, no, if you hear hooves.
Assume horses, not zebras.
Thank
Yes,
you, that's the one.
Yes, I have heard that one.
My brain
But you
is
said
not brain.
you said
I got
stripes,
fixated
and
on the
I got
stripes.
Fucking confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hear hooves,
I can't think of a better example of how much my brain goes
Yeah.
into the places where the
Yeah,
Herlock does.
you
Because mine
literally-
was like
you-
stripes.
You
And
literally
it's like,
were like, it's gotta be stripes, zebras, shit, hell yeah, I love zebras,
Yep.
bruh.
damn, I just played myself.
Like the whole point of the saying, you just mix yourself with it.
Yep. You know what? Yeah, I'll just accept my fate.
The case of the Japanese man. So, yesterday, Mr. Sholmes apprehended a Japanese man, you were saying.
Yes. Hurley had just arrived back in London after his sea voyage, but the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to the crime scene.
It's true that man is Japanese.
Yeah, I'm like sitting here being like, I cannot see how it is relevant that he's a Japanese man, but go off, I guess.
The great detective is a popular man, it seems.
Apparently, a woman was stabbed on a quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking, stooped man running away from the scene.
A short, shifty-looking, stooped man?
Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt.
What do you mean? That doesn't describe anybody. That
No,
could
it
be
describes
anyone.
him. It describes him. Sasaki-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all. But it seems there were witnesses after all.
Hurley used his great detective powers to determine the man's address. It was a lodging room, very nearby. He went directly there with the police, and what did they find? A short, shifty-looking, stooped man, shivering in fear.
Ugh, Mr. Sholmes' great deduction certainly hit the mark that time.
But shifty looking is like such a weak descriptor.
Well, did you know he's a Japanese?
I just... What the fuck? Like stooped, sure.
It's apparently very important that he's Japanese.
Okay.
Apparently, that's probably, in their racist way of looking at it.
It's
It's
definitely...
like being Japanese kind of suspicious.
There's nothing more racist than just being like, it was a shifty looking guy. Like, come on. What? Come on.
Well, of course it did. He's a great detective.
So, that means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. Surely tomorrow is too soon for the trial, isn't it?
I mean, that's what I'm saying, but...
Ace attorney.
Yep.
Definitely. We have no time to investigate properly.
Hurley says that London is rife with crime.
Oh.
Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it, apparently.
Oh dear. I hadn't realized the situation was so dire.
That's why they can't afford to spend too much time investigating cases and trying criminals in court. So we just send people to jail whether they're innocent or guilty.
Yeah, we just execute everybody.
Yeah. Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person. It's very effective.
That's terrible. Seriously, that's terrible. I suppose it's the harsh reality of working as the world's greatest justice system.
That makes it the greatest.
It shouldn't, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that the beginning of that sentence immediately negates the second part of that
it's
sentence.
the greatest.
But okay.
I suppose it is. But in that case, I don't hold out much hope for Soseki-san.
It's bullshit.
It's not real, Kemi.
I know. It makes me mad though because it is based on things that happen in reality.
Yes, you're very correct.
That's why I get mad.
Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative.
Oh, you're most welcome. I've had so much fun.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? As you guessed, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well.
Well, I expect Hurley's still investigating the scene. But we were just saying.
I mean, remember, he likes to he's probably like on a roof
Yeah, he's like
somewhere.
hanging off of the balcony somewhere.
He's probably underground.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that her, because of her character being such like a trope that I love a lot in anime, I was like, give this girl a giant hammer, please. Give her a big old hammer.
She would look great with a giant hammer.
Please.
Of the case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Nuts. Ume? Mr. Nuts.
You can't get me. You can't get me. I'm not falling for that shit. I'm not falling for that shit, Iris.
Hurley said that he was going to the man's lodgings.
Oh, we haven't been there yet, so.
If you leave now, you can probably catch him there.
Iris, do you know where those lodgings are?
Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the scene of the crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson while you were there?
Yes, we know Inspector Gregson.
Ah, goody! In that case... Give Greg Z this for me, would you? If you do that, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to know.
What is this?
I was literally gonna say a bribe. And it's a 5 shilling piece, but okay.
Yes, right.
A 5 shilling piece and a postcard, it seems. It reads, "Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem." Gosh, this will make the inspector help us, will it?
Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try.
5 shillings doesn't seem like enough to be a bribe, though. But alright. Unless that's exactly how much it is to get another thing of chips. My man is just food motivated.
Yeah.
Understandable, honestly.
Motivated
A
by
mood.
chips.
Yeah.
He's powered by chips.
I would do anything for some chips, too, to be honest. I love a good potato.
Good luck then. I'm going to return to writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band. And I'll be making more special blends of tea, so come back again soon.
We'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris.
I love her.
She's great. There's a lot of great characters.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo, it's back to the scene of the crime.
Hooray. So, somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men of Scotland Yard at all. We headed back to the scene with Iris's curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand. Dog, it's not.
It's not. I was like, that.
Are you made? Did you not have muscles? Oh, oh shit!
Saving the game.
Where's the game? Snowman!
Look at him go! I love that he's like, woo!
It looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation.
Perfect. So, let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible.
Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at the silver tip Iris gave us for him.
Hey, look, there he is.
There he is, right there. I like his theme a lot, too.
Yeah. It reminds me of another theme. But I can't, my brain.
Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment?
Nope, go fuck yourself. I don't, I'm sorry to say that I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of foreign, what is that word?
I don't know.
Gadabouts?
Gadabouts?
Get about it. I don't fucking know.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What?
I was waiting.
For me?
I was waiting for this.
For her ladyship?
I love his reaction to this note. So, her ladyship.
Give that here at once! Come on, hand it over. That's for me!
Don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? What was that coin exactly?
It's a silver crown, obviously. But it's a lot more than that. Shit, my alarm.
Oh, no.
Hang on, I have to do math problems in order to turn my alarm off. Sorry, guys. What? Oh, no.
Can you not do math?
No, I can. I'm slow and I panic because I'm like, oh no, I'm dumb and slow at math, and that makes me even worse. Okay, we're good. This is when I'm supposed to wake up. My sleep schedule doesn't exist anymore. It's an apprentice fee, that's what it is. Or appearance fee, sorry, not apprentice. I can't. Appearance fee, yeah, okay, I know what that is, 110%.
He's so flustered from the math problem. Every character is just like,
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. For the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Oh, my man has to pay. Like, my man gets paid for being in the books.
Yeah.
Yo, I wish I got royalties. That's
You're
sick.
not in the book.
No, but you know.
You just want free money. You're like, I wish I got free money.
I was referring to other things I've done.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant about this.
No, yeah,
I'm
no.
like, dog, you're not
Give me
in
$200 right now. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me every time.
Oh, yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Of course, her using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. Yeah, I was gonna comment on the William Robbins in the background. But now that you pointed out, yes, I did notice it. Fuck. Every time this guy shows up, he really makes me want potato wedges, like so badly.
I don't like potato wedges.
I love potato wedges. I'm a sucker for anything potato related though. Like I'm weak for potatoes.
I'm sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you.
Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh? Wouldn't the cone get soggy from the potatoes? Not necessarily.
No,
Maybe a little bit oily.
Depends how much oil gets transferred. If you drain the oil enough, then no, it's not necessarily oil.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine on the inside there'll be some oil stains.
Yeah, there'll be some oil.
But it wouldn't be soggy.
Like, unless you went
If it's
directly
soggy,
from fryer to the thing. Like,
yeah.
you drain the oil from the thing usually a little bit.
If it's soggy, your potatoes, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Sorry?
Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Ah, the little knife-wielding, mustached Japanese fellow. He lives in a right old hovel. It's just over there. Look. You know, I had a feeling.
It's like he lives really close to the scene. I'm like, boy, does he.
I was literally about to be like, they keep saying you live close to the fucking scene, and I was like, do we need to ask him for info? We could literally probably look for police nearby. And...
It's the house next door. Yeah. Yeah, that's where he lives.
Yeah. On the first floor of that house on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle's propped up.
That bicycle didn't deserve that stray.
Yeah, seriously, it's not the bicycle's fault. That is nearby, indeed. If I remember rightly, the landlord is a Mr. John Garrideb. Right, well, if you see her again, you make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes. Please stop making fun of me. I do not like it.
Don't worry, Inspector. We will.
Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship. Alright, you can relax a little.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left.
Wait, he's Japanese? I had no clue.
What?
What?
Yes. So then, shall we go and see what we can find at Mr. Natsume's lodgings?
Definitely.
I have to pee, but we're gonna go in the new location first.
Yeah, I need to get more drinks, so it's probably a good time.
But let me just go in here first.
Yeah, let's go in here first.
I just want to, see what we're working with here. Hey, yo, the fucking general outfit?
To be clear, this is not his room.
No. But first of all, I appreciate the general fit that's hanging on the wall there, and also whatever the fuck is
bombs.
Whoa, I didn't even notice that. Those are some big ass fucking shells.
Yeah.
Also, the picture of that guy on the far right
The mohawk?
gives off Butts vibes, like
He died. He kind of does.
like a lot.
Larry Arse.
Oh my god! Lerald.
Lerald Arse.
Lerald Arst. General Lerald Arst.
General Lerald Arse.
If that guy doesn't have a name, that's his name now.
Lerald is an unhinged name.
It's good. Oh shit, hi. May I help you?
Yes. Would this be the residence of Mr. John Garrideb?
Indeed it would, sir. And who may I say is calling?
My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here?
Oh, shit.
I farted and poop came out.
Just over here shitting and farting.
Sorry. I don't know why. She looked kind of panicked.
She was just like, oh.
Oh!
We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client.
Stop. Now I'm just going to be thinking about that the whole time. You've ruined it. One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Gyarados. I keep wanting to call him Gyarados. What the fuck, Daniel? Why you do that?
Did you see that, Miss Suzette?
I wish I hadn't.
Well, hi, Maddie.
Maddie, hi. I don't.
You walked into a character who had a slightly surprised reaction, and
It just immediately jumped to shitting and farting everywhere.
Yeah, I said that she farted and a little bit poop came out.
You know what? That happens to the best of us.
It does happen. Listen, I'm not immune to that.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Yes, the usual.
When
is
you reach a
also
certain
the correct
age,
answer.
it just happens sometimes. Yeah,
Shitting
shitting and farting and throwing up. Yeah.
I flew up.
Yeah.
That was a real life English maid.
I know. As I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff.
I love it. Like, oh my god, that was
I know.
That was
like,
a real English maid to British people.
One day,
They're just
Japan
like,
will be full of maid cafes.
Yeah.
For
It's
this
like, bro,
exact
you have
reason.
No idea.
You have no idea.
That was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better.
They're just like, whoa. It certainly feels like we really arrived now, doesn't it?
We only need to meet a butler, and then the experience will be complete.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment.
I'm waiting for music to play so we can go, you know. Yo, Curly!
I'm sorry, Curly.
What? You didn't get an alert? I wonder why. Huh. Okay, we got music
She's
now.
still in that.
Oh, okay. All right, listen. Now we have music, so
we do
I
have
have to
music.
pee so
Yeah,
bad. I was
so-
just trying to get music to start playing so that I wasn't just leaving you guys with nothing.
Yeah, we'll take it. It's gonna be like like 5-ish minutes at most. Maybe a tiny, like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
But I need to get another drink. Kemi needs to go to the bathroom, so we'll put up a be right back screen probably, but we'll leave this song playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really miss too much. We talked to Iris. We talked to Iris just to fill you in, Curly. We talked to Iris, and now we're at the lodgings.
Here. I'll even put up I have specific text for this. Hang on.
Shooting and farting and throwing up. Can you change it to that? Would it be hard to change it to
Yeah,
that?
because I don't have a keyboard plugged in.
Damn it.
Just pretend it says that. Okay, be right back.
Alright, be right back.
Okay, we're back now.
We have returned. Thank you for being patient.
We did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking what's happening now? No, fuck. You know what? You do. You fucking voice her.
No, because I'm gonna have to voice him.
Do you, though?
What, do you want to voice him?
No. I mean, I don't know. I haven't met him yet. Thank you for waiting. Mr. Gyarados, we'll see you now. This way.
I mean,
I keep wanting to say Gyarados. I can't stop. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
My man is Lunatone or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say!
Oh man.
Literally.
She was just Soul Rock, this shit would be.
Oh my god, that would be so fire. That'd be so awesome.
Cape Fear Simpsons episode.
Wait, there's a Cape Fear Simpsons episode? I don't remember that.
No, not Cape Fear like the Cape Fear here.
Okay, I was like, I feel like I would have known about
Fear
this.
is a common name for...
Listen, the Cape Fear around here is famous, though. That's the thing.
Yes, I know exactly.
Oh, I know what you mean now. Okay.
But good day to you. Don't go there at your service.
Okay, that's a strong voice.
Yeah.
That's a strong choice for you.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Do excuse me not getting up. Took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of my wand, don't you know?
The Battle of what?
Earned a medal for my pains but had to withdraw from the service. Handed over the reins to the up-and-comings.
Yo, Hulk busted! Yeah, long time no see. How are you? How have you been? It's good to see you.
It's an SFX?
Oh, yes. My bad.
So he's a retired soldier. It's a hell of a job getting up and down stairs now, I can tell you. Don't get up much as you can imagine.
I can relate. That's mood.
Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs.
You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Do you think so?
Hey, listen. Forming habits like that can be difficult sometimes. I don't know.
Well, Mr. Gyarados, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
No, it was nothing. The medal's just a folderol, really. We didn't like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall.
It's a little...
But also kind of fucked up, so you know I don't give a... yeah, I got a medal, but it's no big deal,
It's
right?
actually
I'm cool.
comical the way how crooked literally everything on your wall
Yes,
is.
it's not a... Listen.
It has to be stylistic
I'm
choice.
with you, brother.
Yeah.
Listen, nothing should be straight. I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Am
You're not wrong.
Am I spitting or am I spitting?
There's no lie here.
Yeah. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly. Joan, fetch the...
Go fuck yourself. She's literally was like, she's just gonna be like, go fuck yourself.
Dash it out, woman! Be careful!
Oh, dearie me, I do beg your pardon, sir.
You jolly nearly took the skin off my hands.
I shall be more careful, sir. But also, get fucked.
So anyway, I have no dick now. There you have it. Living the life. Sorry, the alcohol is kind of getting...
Yeah, you fucking, I'm just, the way that was like no fucking hesitation whatsoever bodied the shit out of me.
Alcohol is really doing the number. Why this man he looks like Lunatone.
He really does.
It is Lunatone, right?
Yes?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Soul
sure
Rock
it's-
and Lunatone, right?
Yeah, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Ran also plays Pokemon.
Yeah.
Does Maddie play Pokemon?
Everyone plays Pokemon.
Well, not everyone plays Pokemon.
Everyone plays
Curly,
Pokemon.
do you play Pokemon?
Don't lie. What's a Pokemon?
Shut the fuck up, Ran. I've seen you play Pokemon.
Okay, it is Lunatone. Okay, okay, we're not crazy.
Yeah. My man's is Lunatone. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Gen 1. How about you go fuck yourself?
You played it, though. Everyone plays Pokemon.
Yeah, but she doesn't know who Lunatone is. Lunatone's Gen 3.
I know, but she still played Pokemon, though.
Lunatone is... So there's two Pokemon Solrock and Lunatone, they look like one is a rock that looks like the sun, and one is a rock that looks like the moon.
Because, like, technically I didn't play that generation either.
Gen 3 is good.
Gen 3 got me to stop playing Pokemon.
Gen 3, I think, is fine.
Gen 3, literally, I got to Gen 3 and I was like, this sucks now, and I didn't play Pokemon again.
There's parts of it that are kind of
until, like, Gen 8.
Gen 3 overall is good. The engine is great. Because it's the engine that you use for Fire Red.
Yeah.
That's a good engine.
I just, you know, Gen 2 is so good.
Gen 2 is the best one. Listen, don't get it twisted. Gen 2 is better.
Yeah,
But
so
I think Gen 3 is fine.
I'm sure it is.
Gen 4 is what got me to stop playing.
I didn't play anything until I played X and was like, okay.
Yeah, I think I like Lunatone more than Solrock. Lunatone is key. I agree. You don't recognize any Pokemon after 151. If I tried Gen 5, I did try Gen 5. I got to the 3D City and said, I hate this game.
I need to go back and, because I've heard really good things about Black and White and Black and White 2.
I have heard, like, I want to revisit them now that I'm an adult and I'm not so, like, fickle about, because I was particularly, like, it was like, I don't like this 3D City, so I don't want to play anymore. Boom, just threw it away.
Because, like, I did.
Just a really fickle gamer.
I did enjoy X. To an extent.
I liked X a lot. I liked X when I played it. I loved it.
It got me going back into Pokemon again. And
people don't like X, and I don't agree.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, there was some stuff in it that was like,
sure.
You know, but like for the most part, I really liked it.
I liked it.
And
I didn't like Sun and Moon.
I didn't play Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon, dude. The moment I played Sun and Moon, and it was like this Zubat called for help, I fucking took out a gun and shot my 3DS.
No, I didn't get to play Sun and Moon. I went from X to Sword and Shield, which was like, I enjoyed the novelty of the beginning of it, being like, whoa, cool. And then as I got along, I was like, no.
I liked Scarlet Violet.
I like Scarlet and Violet a lot, even though I have a lot of problems with it. Like,
I mean, yeah, of course,
it has a lot of problems, but I did like it. It's fun. It is fun to play.
I played through it, and also there's certain areas where I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, Area Zero is fucking objectively cool as shit.
I think everybody likes Area Zero, and if you don't, you got some stuff you need to sort out.
It's done very well, in my opinion.
Because it is good.
It's unfortunate it's like at the end of the game, so like a lot of people won't see it, and that's fair.
You gotta get to that point first.
Past Gen 2. I mean, Gen 2, for me, it was like, that's a formative game for me.
It's just good. Like, there's nothing...
it's also just exceptional.
Like, it's like a perfect sequel. It took Gen 1 and everything that was good about it and then built on it and made it better. Like, it's what you should do with a sequel.
Arceus is good, yeah.
Oh, I did like Arceus a lot. That one I had a lot of fun with. It's just that, I have some complaints about it too, but for the most part, Arceus was super fun to play. And also, both
OG Pokemon Snap.
Both Pokemon Snaps are fire. Like, the OG is so much fun, but the new one is also great. I'll fight people over Pokemon Snap. If you don't like the new one, like, go fuck yourself, because it's also great.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, it's like, y'all, did you guys know I like Pokemon Snap? It's literally our sub-alert.
What does he say when he doesn't like a photo?
You were close.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I miss about the new Pokemon Snap.
He's not an asshole.
Yeah, it's like the professor in the new Pokemon Snap is not a dick to you.
No, Professor Oak is an asshole in the original.
Yeah.
You were close.
You were close.
But you didn't get it. Go
and fuck yourself. Yeah. I wanted him to be passive aggressive. He was like, oh, this is great. Like, hey.
Welcome back.
Thanks for the resub. Welcome back. Like, bitch, have you heard of the rule of thirds? Seriously. But yeah, new Pokemon Snap is good. It's really fun. And in fact, I'm thinking about replaying it soon because I haven't played it since it first came out, but it's good and you should try it.
Yeah, it's just not enough of an asshole. You should be more of an asshole.
You should be more of an asshole. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so...
I did read this. Yes, I see. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs. Is that right?
Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Only too pleased, naturally, especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Blighty. We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, we spent the first 2 streams determining when exactly that was, like it's relevant.
So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were. Oh, is it?
That's so unsanitary. I'm really grossed out by him stirring his tea
Yeah,
with his pipe.
with his pipe.
I really hate that.
Even had some famous detective poking around, you know? In this old house, would you believe?
Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Franz magazine here, so...
No.
Oh, he's a secret stan. He's a secret fanboy.
I don't love him.
Stop doing that! Anyway, the chap is investigating the foreigner's room as we speak. It makes me want to vomit.
So he's in Soseki-san's room. It's a bad nuisance is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly unsettling.
Yeah, you didn't even put anything in?
Well, she put tea in there.
No, but there's nothing to stir. There's no sugar or anything.
Yeah, that's also... Okay, yes, that's correct. You're correct.
Like, what are you doing,
Sorry,
my
I
guy?
misunderstood.
Unless he likes the taste of his, like, tobacco residue in his tea.
He likes burnt tobacco.
Which is nasty.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's nasty.
It do be nasty.
About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garadeb, please, do tell us.
Good. Bah, yes, the Japanese tap. Only been lodging here for a week. Yeah, he's putting fucking burnt tobacco in, like, in his tea. He definitely is choking and retching.
And throwing up.
Yeah, he do be throwing up. Oh, just 1 week?
It's been... I said, like, that immediately came out of my mouth involuntarily the moment Curly said it. Garbage brain.
Problem is, now she makes me want to do it.
Right, I know. Is it your Discord that has the channel for that?
I used to have a channel.
Yeah.
I don't have that Discord anymore. I would have a channel for just one.
For
week
just
period.
one. It's so good. That was like one of, I was like, this is my favorite Discord channel of all time.
It allowed anything from Bare Naked Ladies 1 week or anything from Weird Al's Jerry Springer.
That's fair.
Yeah, because it's a parody of that.
Right, yeah. The stream delay. No, it was perfect though, because like I've been holding it in until you like read the thing, and then I was like, it's been, and it popped up perfectly on time.
So he moved in very recently then. I have 2 lodgers most of the time. One on the ground floor and one just below us.
Here, hold this for a second. Guys, sorry, there's a hair in my bra, and I'm gonna get it. It's been
Go
bothering
get
me
it,
this
Chad.
whole time.
The first floor room became available a week ago. You said, bullshit!
Bastard.
That's it, old Joe. Do be careful.
Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't do that on purpose at all. If you want to know my opinion, I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him. I'm racist, you see. It's just, you know...
Put that after most sentences in this
for
game.
real.
And it applies.
Oh, why?
I mean, I'll at least give some leeway in that the dude acts like an insane person from what we've seen in the detention center. He just acts insane. So, like, I'll give them that.
Yeah, no, he does act like a very suspicious, insane person, in my opinion.
That's true, but also...
Doing, like, Power Rangers poses and shit.
Yeah, no, I get it, but also... Did it make its way to the bra, or did it grow in that area? No, it definitely made its way in there. And you can't have hair this long and have tits and not have hair get in your bra. That's just like a thing that every person who has tits understands.
Oh, why?
We seem to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. Alright, you know what? That's fair, that's fair. Man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything, ever.
We won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure.
The audacity of just being like, I'm literally never wrong. But okay.
Yeah, I think we figured that out, Curly, considering the process of elimination of that's Susato, I'm Ryunosuke, that's Mr. Garrett, and the only other person it could be is Joan.
The jiggle on the maid's cheek when she slept. I was I kind of like it, actually. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all?
You fucking stop. Oh, yes, there was. Oh my god.
And she's dying to tell us.
Danny, please.
Why?
No.
Why can't I find something?
No, it's just the way that you... I had forgotten about it. And
I just like how I don't have to say anything. And you just know that I'm laughing at her farting and
shitting and
herself
farting and throwing up.
Yeah.
It's the Jeremy effect, where I can just look over at you and I know what you're thinking about, and it's immediately funny.
Had you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Stop! No.
I didn't laugh that time.
No, it's
I
me.
didn't do anything
It's
that
me.
time. It's not even my fault, except it's totally my fault.
Oh my word, yes! That man was shadier than an orchard. Fuck. I can't even read anymore.
Could you elaborate?
Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is. More than anyone could ever read. And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. The man reads.
He's an author.
He's an author. He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too. I feel like I'm being called out right now. Like, I feel like she's literally talking about me and I'm offended.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but he's an aspiring author if he's not an author.
I mean, if you're an aspiring anything, if you're doing the damn thing, you're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed around 9 each night. But I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning. Fuck you. I'm just pointing at me now. Listen.
Ah.
He me for real.
Could you clarify something, I wonder?
What, pray?
How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
Oh!
I understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
Damn. Susato is good.
That's right, yes. They're both below us, on the first floor and street level.
Then, how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example? Even the times they go to bed.
Oh, shit! Good grief, don't be more careful, woman!
Oops!
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Something doesn't add up here.
Yeah, that is a little sus, I gotta say.
It seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out of the window at around that time? The window?
I didn't realize. Somehow I forgot that it took place so early in the evening, because in my mind it was like full dark.
It could still be full dark at 5 in the evening.
True, but I just assumed it was later for some reason.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out to over Briar Road.
I think it's also because there initially were supposedly no witnesses, and it's like,
Oh, yeah,
at 5,
it's
people
not-
would just fucking be out,
Well, it
you
could
know?
just be not a very busy street.
I mean, I guess.
The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garrett household. So I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well. Oh, that's fair. I should think that it would be quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Such as?
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well,
Yes? Was there something then?
well, it's nothing particularly significant, but around that— Oh, shit, that fucking— Oh, for the love of God, Joan, watch what you're doing.
Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir. This bitch is doing this on purpose. I don't trust you.
Do be quite more careful, woman.
Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow.
Oh, yes?
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Oh, really? Mr. Garrett?
I know, she's just over here wasting tea.
The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been.
Oh, well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter.
Ma'am!
Don't does it all. What's the matter with you, woman?
Ma'am! Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan?
That's right, Mr. Garreteb.
What is the matter with these two?
It sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident, but what?
I wish I knew.
Well, I just noticed a candlestick just lying on the floor behind him. That looked a little out of place, but we'll get to that.
Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on?
Why, certainly. Just below us on the first floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there, even as we speak?
Yes. Told me Nat's name had asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Okay, Natsu's name is pretty good, though.
Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services?
That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around? In Mr. Natsume's room, I mean.
Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs.
Who knows if we'll find anything that could help us with the case. But we have to try.
I've been dying to see Mr. Sholmes anyway.
We need all the clues we can lay our hands on. Shall we?
Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more.
Alright, but I want to look at that candlestick. It just seems, you know... Can I not?
Potentially not right now. You will get a chance to explore this room later.
Fair enough.
I'll just tell you that right now.
There's even all this over here. Whoa. Whoa. I'm sure this is relevant. Cause what the hell? Oh no, look at the cakes.
No!
Damn it. It's all ruined. Anyway, we'll come back to it. Hello? Yeah, this looks right. Oh! Oh, Calico!
Little cat.
Look at him!
Little cat. What? Just look at this place. And smell it. It's so musty in here. I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that.
Oh my god, is it based on Natsume's cat? Like, historically? Because that's cute,
That
if
fucking
true.
rules.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life. Girl, have you been to a library? Hello?
No, me neither.
It's so dark in
That's
here,
my
too.
fucking line.
Oh, my bad.
It's so dark in here, too.
Wow, it's just like, hey, fuck you, Sasato.
Hey, dog.
You said what I was gonna say. Brother. I love you. You're such a dick.
I'm just having a good time.
I love you, man.
Doing my best over here. Sorry. This don't make sense. We're laughing at an inside joke, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
having a lot of fun. and I don't care how disruptive it is.
Is that the window over there?
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit.
Oh, it was the window, I think, yes. Once upon a time. For some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar. So this is where Mr. Natsume lives.
I want to pet that cat.
You're right.
By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Shulms anywhere, have you? Oh yeah, we should be looking for him. I'm sure he's doing something positively unhinged.
No, that's true. But according to what Mr. Garrodeb told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere investigating.
I'm guessing he's just inside the book somewhere.
I'm pretty sure he's in the book somewhere.
He must be. He's got to be in here somewhere. But I want to pet this cat. You're so cute! Ooh, that sounded like a real cat. Look at you. Oh my god. No, come back. Oh my, what an adorable little cat. Perhaps he's looking after all the books while his master's away.
I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolored
Mike.
Mike, wasn't it? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain? No.
Nah,
Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan.
That's made me feel homesick now.
Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days.
Yeah, this place sucks. They're gone.
Oh, one of the pets.
Look at all those books stacked up there. They almost reached the ceiling.
Are we ever gonna find out what that cat's name is?
I don't remember.
They're all works of English literature. And they all smell so musty.
With this volume of books to hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you?
No. Huh, what a dreamy idea.
A bad dream, maybe. For me, at least.
Lame.
Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again.
So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime. Just as the tea ceremony teaches us.
I I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremony philosophy.
I think he might have written a book about the cat. Well, now I want to know if historically we know what that cat's name is.
Yeah, what's that cat's fucking name?
I want to know, because, I mean, seems like a good lad.
That desk seems to be wedged into a crevasse between the mountains of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsumi would sit there and read while stroking his
Daniel?
You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes. Surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes. He must have done, mustn't he?
Chat?
Oh, what's this? A receipt from a second-hand bookshop.
Your Books. Great name.
Your books. Oh, yes. Mr. Natsumi's name is on it. Look. And the date of purchase is 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
It's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
We did it.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
We finally found some evidence.
There he is. I knew it. I knew this motherfucker was just hanging out in the book pile.
Yeah, you had to find some evidence first.
Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's named Wagahai. That's an adorable name. I like it.
Aha! There he is. Where did he appear from?
He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book.
I would call him Waga-chan.
Waga-chan.
I hope he won't mind if we disturb him.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes?
What? Sorry, the sound effects of...
It was really good.
Ah, you two, good day.
He's so great. I fucking love him.
Now, let me see. Where was it that we met?
Oh, Mr. Sholmes! We were together on the SS Buria.
Yes, of course, the Buria. And let me see. What happened on that voyage?
Oh no, he just like me for real.
It was Kazuma Asogi. He died. Tragically. But you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, but of course. The case of Mr. Asogi. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it? I mean, it did have a snake.
It did.
Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least.
I love him. What an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock Sholmes.
She's just so happy to get anything.
You go, girl.
She's
Give
happy.
us nothing.
She's happy to get a crumb.
Oh, I feel attacked by how much I relate to Herlock sometimes.
This is Mr.
Oh, no, my dear madam. Hold your tongue. I pride myself on the superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic.
That's not what... Okay.
Miss Naruhodo. And Mr. Suzato. I mean, at least he...
Yeah,
At least he's just, like, wrong.
Yeah, it's not...
Like,
it's not the worst thing you could have said.
Like Billy and Sam.
You could have given, like, the names that, that Iris did and just been like, Susie.
But you're Susie.
But you're Susie.
Try the other way around, Mr. Sholmes. I lose the first round.
How am I supposed to be mad at him when he laughs so
You
cute
got a
like
little
that?
puppy dog
He's
laugh.
so cute. I love this idiot.
In truth, I'd hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes.
About that.
So they apprehended Sasaki-san in that short an amount of time? I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little. A little? It's a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent. Oh, your pizza's free. Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, now I'm hungry.
I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow out the useful ones. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know, from an adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet. Please, there's no need to quote yourself. I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately, my associate pens them beautifully.
If only she knew how much she's fucking up this guy's perception of reality.
He means Iris, I suppose.
Though knowing her 10-year-old brain, she probably does know, and she's such a gremlin that she does not care. And in fact, maybe thinks it's hilarious.
Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case that you just mentioned.
Goodness, what an earnest expression. My dear madam, I should be only too pleased, and this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case.
Okay, boy, here we go.
We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Sasaki Natsume. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes, for the stabbing of a young woman outside here on Briar Road. Natsume. Yes, I believe it was a name rather along those lines.
No, that literally was his name.
But Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little?
I'm sorry, Miss Susato, but I have not the slightest idea what you mean.
What?
That was a good reading. Just I can't believe he was looking Susato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance. I assure you, I'm not merely feigning ignorance. It would appear as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension. Oh? How? I assure you, I have no recollection of accusing your stooped compatriot of the crime.
But
But that doesn't make sense. The good detective of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote verbatim.
when you say you quote verbatim, I do not believe you.
We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene. Ah, a man seen fleeing.
Okay, I see what he's getting at.
There were a number of books scattered on the pavement at the scene. From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased. On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say?
Okay.
I believe there is a receipt around here somewhere for the establishment in question. So you don't think Mr. Natsume is the culprit, then? That I could not tell
Yeah,
you.
no, I get it. He's just literal. They were like, we know who the guy is. Can you help us find the guy?
Can you help us find this specific guy?
Yeah. So he didn't accuse anyone. He just helped them find the guy they wanted to find.
Which is fair.
Fair. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. Even in Sholmes' world.
Yep.
But it was aggravating my faculties, hence why I returned here. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in bibliophilia. Do not be deceived into believing that I am a man of leisure. No, leisure. Sorry, we're British.
Yeah, we're British! It's leisure, ain't it?
Oh dear.
I mean, why not just read all the books in here? I would. I'd at least be tempted.
We don't have time to do that.
Listen.
We gotta defend...
Wait, hang on. I'm seeing a seam in the graphics up there, and it's really bothering me now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, see that line there? It, like, part of the coloring and stuff, the lines, they're, like, offset now because of the line here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's very distracting to me now. It's like, once I notice something like that...
But it's not consistent all the way down.
It's
only the books.
It's only the books, I suppose, yeah.
So it's just perspective.
But I mean, like, the wall is one flat color.
It's
I'm
just
talking for
perspective, I think.
chat, I'm talking about just under the gas lamp.
But
I don't think y'all can see it.
Perspective.
I
mean, it looks jarring, I agree, but it's only on the books and it's not all the way down. There's no reason they would do tearing like that only in one part.
Yeah, I don't really know. But it is really weird on certain books particularly.
I agree. I see what you're saying. I'm just, like, I think it's a perspective thing.
I don't know how that's a perspective thing.
Because because at the binding, it's being pushed in, so this part...
I don't know how this happens.
That doesn't
perspective
happen.
thing.
That doesn't
You know what I mean?
That is not a perspective
okay.
thing. That is
Thank
just
you.
wacky
I'm not
shit.
crazy. I just needed somebody to confirm that I'm not an insane person.
That one's just kind of fucked.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me. Have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings? Yes, Mr. Garadeb, a retired military man.
It was the first time I'd ever met a soldier from the Great British Institution, that is the services.
And it was the first time I've ever met a maid from the Great British Institution that is service.
Oh, I like her little chuckle at you.
I didn't think it was that funny. I do apologize.
I was laughing at you, not with you.
Yeah, I think you're whack as shit. As you may well be aware, many households in London employ a maid.
Yes, I read as much in my Great Britain primer.
And so, conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein. Betoken their social standing? Sorry? Put simply, my dear fellow, those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that.
Wow. I didn't even realize that, like, middle class people...
To have one maid.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean,
it's because of,
that's even standard kind of nowadays.
Is
like,
it?
Like middle to upper middle would have like a maid.
Is it?
Yes, like middle to upper middle nowadays. Yes,
no, no, like just like middle, not
well, not
obviously
like
above,
a live-in
but like
maid, not like a live-in maid. But like a housekeeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I've just been poor my whole life, so I really don't know.
Yeah.
There was a time in my life where in the earliest part of my life, where I thought my family was like middle class, but it didn't last that long. But apparently not, and I guess I'll go fuck myself. Like, I've just been poor my whole life.
It's not uniform across. It's not like when you like the qualifier is like get housekeeper.
No, I know. It's just never something I've ever considered being able to afford. Is having somebody clean my house for me.
In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family.
That's insane.
Goodness.
That's insane. That's bad shit, actually.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
As you can appreciate, for those on the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes.
I mean, I worked for rich people enough to know, you know, I've been in many a rich person's house. I'm aware of that, but...
Being able to afford just one maid is of the first importance. I had no idea. It is for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs. Specifically, in the retired army veteran, Mr. John Garadeb. Oh? Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something.
No, really?
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I am as yet unable to ascertain.
Nah, definitely. He's sus as fuck.
I'm thoroughly lost in what he means to say.
He's saying that he's sus as fuck. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, we get it. We're just not dumb like Naruto.
Yeah.
This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later.
You know what?
You know, that's fair, man.
That's fair,
you know
yeah.
what? You got me.
Yeah.
Lock him up.
Yeah. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Don't think anyone would have secrets in this game.
No way. No one would ever have any secrets ever.
No, don't have secrets. You're so pretty.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Mr. Natsume has stabbed no one.
Ah, but sooner or later, as I said.
Yeah, like he would eventually
Yeah,
stab
he's
someone.
gonna do it later.
But like you can't arrest him for stabbing he might do later.
Why not? Minority Report. Did you see that Tom Cruise film?
Actually, no.
I didn't really see it.
I've
either.
never
But
seen
you know
it.
the premise, right?
Yeah, like just not actually watch the film.
No, I haven't really seen it in full. I've seen like scenes and bits and pieces, but like I know the premise.
I don't even think I've seen. At least
mean-
I don't think I've seen any clips of it.
I mean,
It's one of those movies that's always like playing on television back when
Yeah.
everybody had cable or whatever, so you would just like be channel surfing.
I mean, it's not played more than like Independence Day.
Oh yeah.
That movie.
That's
is,
a movie that I also never watched, but
Oh,
like,
you actually should.
I've seen it. I've seen it in passing, flipping channels
No,
enough
actually,
times.
no, Independence Day rules.
It's one of
actually.
those movies where
No,
like,
Independence Day rules.
are you actually surprised at that? Like, I don't actually. There's a lot of movies that I've not seen.
I will show you. Honestly, Independence Day rules.
I'm not actually against it because I've seen a lot of it.
It's really
just
good.
in passing
It's a
from
really good
flipping
movie.
channels.
It's still a really good movie.
I've just not seen it from start to finish before ever.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I love that movie. I will watch it whenever it's on. Welcome to Earth. Hell
Welcome
yeah.
to Earth.
That is a real line that is said by Will Smith.
But yeah, there were a lot of films that came out in that time period that I was a bit sheltered and just didn't watch. I missed out a lot of stuff.
He says Earth, but he says Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
He does say Welcome to Earth, but Welcome to Earth is like, you know.
Also, I need you guys to understand that I've been a weeb from basically my
Yeah.
whole life from the super early age. Like, I was too busy watching My Neighbor Totoro on repeat.
I'm sure your mom has seen Independence Day.
Maybe.
There's no way your mom hasn't seen Independence
My mom
Day.
also had a tendency to. My mom was too busy at that point. What year did that movie drop?
It's like 1990. It's like 93, 94? It might be later in the 90s.
Okay.
1996.
96. My mother was too busy working 3 jobs.
My brother showed it to me when I was a kid. He's always, dude, I love Independence Day. I will always watch Independence Day if it's on.
I had a unique childhood, so there was a lot of stuff that I kind of missed out on. The only major blockbuster film that everyone's ever has seen that I actually remember going to see myself was Titanic. Like, that's...
I never saw Titanic.
Really?
Yeah, I have no interest.
I didn't have any interest
Someone
either,
told
but I
me
didn't
it
have a
was-
fucking
Someone
choice.
told me they were like, Titanic is a good movie. And I'm like, oh, I'm interested. And then they're like, it's 3 hours. And I'm like, no. Like, we bought the VHS. So we bought the VHS. It's 2 VHSs.
Right, yes, correct.
And I was like, that's too many VHS.
It's fine, because you're not missing anything, A, other than knowing the origins of the it's been 84 years or whatever.
Well,
meme.
yeah, I saw that it was 2 VHSs, and I'm like, that's too many.
But
I'm not watching this.
It also it instilled in me the fear of being, like, those scenes of, like, being on the lower parts of the boat while it's filling with water is
Curly,
terrifying.
What's at the beginning of the second VHS? Yeah, I imagine it's that scene. It almost for sure is that half of kids. The beginning of the second VHS has to be the one where he draws her naked. Like, the scene has to not.
Oh,
be
like
far
this,
into-
where they're in the car or whatever, or no,
She's like-
draw me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because boobies.
Yeah, boobies. But yeah, I watched that and then, like, basically nothing else really. And I saw the Star Wars prequels, you know.
Yeah, I mostly just watched Rockadoodle.
Dude! Rockadoodle! Damn, I watched Rockadoodle so many times
watched
as a kid.
Rockadoodle so many times.
It's Jeepers, I'm a furry! I'm all furry, but, like, you know what I mean. Dude, I
Kemi, Kemi, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's Kemi.
It's an 80-foot drop.
Yeah, it's where the memes come from.
Rockadoodle.
Okay, listen, okay.
Rockadoodle's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie, to be clear.
Sucks ass.
However, the animation actually is good.
As a child,
the animation is
Rockadoodle
good.
rules.
And also, it has great lines, like,
Yeah.
I'm a foe.
Yeah, but Rockadoodle, I watched a lot of Rockadoodle. I watched a lot of Felix the Cat.
I some of it. My mother loved Felix the Cat.
The Felix the Cat movie I watched a lot of times.
I watched a lot of
Five
Fern Gully. I watched Willow a lot.
FIFO Goes West.
Five Goes West was one for me. I didn't watch any of the other American Tail films, but Five Goes West I watched a lot.
Five-O.
Hey, what's up, King? Yeah, Fern Gully was also my shit.
I watched
Toxic Love was
Land
such a
Before
fucking
Time.
banger.
I watched a lot of until I learned that the little kid died. And
Oh my god, yeah, that girl, it was like, I was especially devastated because she was in so many, because I also loved All Dogs Go to Heaven, which was another thing that she starred in. So like, her voice acting was like a formative part of my childhood, and then when I learned the story of her life, her short life, I was just like, wow.
Yeah, it's
very sad.
Very sad. And she did a monstrous
And
good
she was
job.
so talented.
She was so talented.
And, you know, and it's sad. It's even sadder because, like, child actors are still a problem.
In terms of, like, people
Yeah.
abusing, I want to say abusing, but I don't mean physically abusing.
No,
like,
but, you know, the way that children are just kind of, like, not allowed to be kids.
Right,
It
exactly.
fucks them up.
Exploitation.
Yeah, it's exploitation.
That's a better.
They need to be allowed to be kids. Like,
thank you, Maddie.
Personally,
I was like, oh, this is the wrong term.
I'm of a mind, because of the way that our society is, you know, because of the capitalist society we live in, I am of the strong opinion that we should not have child actors at all, really. I mean, like, I understand how you want, you know, children to be portrayed accurately or, like, authentically in film, because otherwise it breaks your immersion. However, I think the safety of children is more important.
Yes. I propose thus. All children in all movies moving forward shall now be played by Danny DeVito.
I'm okay with that, actually.
And across, he will play all children for the end of time.
I'm okay. Actually, I'm okay with certain, you know, like, there are indie projects that I know of where they've gotten some child talent. And what they do a lot of times now is they will not they won't, like, put the kid's name in there so you can't, like, know who they are and they can just go about their lives. And I think for children, that's okay.
I just love, it's a robot, it's a full-sized robot, right? Like, it's an adult-sized robot, but it has the spinny beanie hat.
Yeah,
so
the propeller hat.
So you know it's a kid.
Yeah.
That's the only, like, otherwise it's just...
Or put them in the little sailor outfits.
It's legit just the fucking Senor Card Gauge testimonial of the robot. Senor Card Gauge,
Yeah.
consolidate my credit into this tiny box. Thanks, Senor Card Gauge.
Yeah, I don't. It's very rare that children come out of Hollywood unscathed. I also miss Mikotama. I miss him a lot too. I know. Daniel's told me he's coming back. So I'm just sitting here waiting for him to come back.
I'm so excited.
I'm ready for it.
What? Let's keep
going. The further we get, the sooner we get back to him coming back.
Yeah.
I don't believe sooner or later. Yes, that's not the issue here. Didn't stab anyone yet.
About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea? I'm curious if you know the reason why. There actually is a valid reason. They do explain it.
Like a historical reason?
Yeah.
Like
It makes sense. They were going to explain it, but it makes sense. I'm wondering if you can figure it out. It makes perfect sense, in my opinion. Because that was a window, but they did board it up. It was a window before they boarded it up, to be clear.
I can't think of one right off the top of my head. Anyway.
Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there's a window of sorts. But it's been completely blocked with bricks.
Because any reason I can think of in my mind is like immediately negated by the fact that windows have glass panes. So like I don't.
You need to think more capitalist. Keep going.
Anyways.
Keep going. Ah, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple. Window tax.
What?
Window tax? What is that?
Surely not a tax on windows.
Precisely that.
What? My goodness, why?
Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows.
But why?
Those of lesser means, having inherited a sizable and costly family home perhaps, rapidly closed windows up.
I mean, I believe that was a real thing, but I don't understand why you would put a tax on windows.
While the rich open windows here, there, and everywhere. In an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax. Actually, I thought it was a different reason, so I don't know if window tax is real.
I mean,
I thought it was just like
I immediately just assumed
having
it was.
View. I just assumed it was like having a view is a luxury and therefore it costs more.
That's fucked. And also, but like...
But I actually don't know if window tax is real.
Was it
sounds real.
Chat, was it real? I don't know.
Was window tax real?
You guys are the ones that aren't playing the video game. Open up the Google.
Yeah, go get him, champ.
Or don't, I don't care. How awful and unjust! Forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light.
Indeed, disease was rife as a result.
Seriously?
So some 40 years ago or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished. But its legacy remains, as you can see, in squalid lodgings such as these, for example. Used to be real. I do think it used to be real.
Yeah,
but
and
it sounds really old-timey.
It does. But I was thinking about it, because, like, it didn't seem so weird to me. God damn it, girl.
Yeah, I was like, I see window tax in quotes, which either means she Googled something, and then as I read further, is what I call, and I'm like, there's something stupid at the end of this sentence, is all my brain thought before I kept reading. I just saw, is what I call, and I'm like, Curly has something stupid to say.
I didn't even really question it, because, like, I doubt... Well, I wouldn't put it past it, but I doubt window tax was a thing here in America.
No, I don't think it was
However,
a thing here.
I grew up in places where I'm thinking specifically of if any of y'all are from New York. I'm thinking of Batavia. There are a lot of buildings in Batavia, New York, that had a lot of windows bricked in and over, and I didn't really ever know why. So, like, I saw that and I was like, hey, that reminds me of Batavia, kind of.
I suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps. It would appear so. I've done a little digging and discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price.
Well, because this room is so awful, I would think.
Because this room sucks ass.
Yeah, this room is the worst room of all time. Fucking sucks here.
Apparently Mr. Natsume only moved in here about 1 week ago. That's a week's worth of mess, by the way.
Yeah, so?
Yeah. I mean, me and him, brothers.
Yeah.
You already know that to be true. Man.
Yeah.
Me and him with the same.
They look the same.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. However, I don't believe the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation. Oh? Still, that is of little relevance here. A matter not worthy of further attention.
Bro, no, don't do that. I hate that.
Are you sure? I'm curious now.
Like, don't bring it up if you're not going to elaborate.
No, but he's so mysterious. Well, I believe I've told you all I can now. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
I guess.
Ah, yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law?
I actually feel like we haven't gotten much information from him at all.
Yes, I agree, by the way.
He really, like, you go, girl, give us nothing.
Is it fucking... It's, what is this, like, girl gatekeep?
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Girl boss, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that, did you? Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder? to the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it? I'm not sure. Not sure? On what grounds? Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. Really? Well then, I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realized. And so promptly, too.
Well, see, the thing is, the guy is dead.
Oh, you see, I killed him. The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence? Yes, trust.
Do I have lip gloss somewhere? No, wait, here it is.
I did it. It was all me.
I was like, my lips
Well,
are so
this
chapped.
reminds me of a puzzle. Wrong game. Definitely a wrong game. Although I would love to replay the Phoenix Wright version of that game.
Dude, me too. It's so impossible. Especially, I mean, apparently Citra is dead now. And, like, my 3DS is, like, I don't think I even have it anymore, so.
It's right here.
That's Jeremy's 3DS. So I guess I should check that one, huh?
You found your 3DS not that long ago.
Yeah, but it's not on there, is what I was saying.
Okay.
So, I mean, I did own it at one time, but I don't know where it is. Like, I think I had a physical copy of it, and I don't know where it is.
I didn't have a physical copy. I had a digital copy. Actually, no, I did have a physical copy, but I don't know where it is. Oh, wait, actually, I might know where it is. Ooh, I might be cooking. I'll check that one.
Okay, well, if you find it, I want to play it too. Let me borrow it when you're done.
Well, I want to borrow your 3DS because my 3DS is broken.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair exchange.
Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he?
I've always wanted to stream it, but it's impossible. Like, it's never been a game that emulated well ever.
Emulate well at all,
And now I don't think Citra is even gonna... It's gonna die.
After Yuzu's death?
Yep.
My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea. Oh, but... I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate? Ah, yes, that was indeed my initial intention. But then I shifted and followed it.
Daniel! God damn it! I fucking hate you! Why do you do this to me?
Oh, man!
I wish I had the reverb part on my soundboard. I still don't. I need to fix that.
There's simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them. Oh, I see. Sorry. Sometimes when I'm cooking. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. It's true.
I
can't stop.
Even if it's like only funny to me and you, I don't.
No, I don't care either.
Nevertheless, there are two facts I can state quite unequivocally.
Let him cook, Kemi. You're right. I shouldn't.
That's what we call a callback.
God damn it.
The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room, and there are witnesses who swear to having seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say.
Listen, I immediately want to see these witnesses.
We're gonna meet them.
Yeah.
Ah, and one more thing.
What is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us.
I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is of relevance to this case, but I'm quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something.
You think?
Mr. Garadeb is... Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he? Anyway, at present, that is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case.
Mr. Naruhodo, as yet, our investigations have uncovered
Nothing that could help establish Mr. Natsume's innocence. In fact, we've learned almost... I would say that I've actually forgotten things I was supposed to know in the time we've been here.
Well, look at the court record.
I mean, not...
That's all your evidence, baby!
That's all I got. Though, you know
you're
what?
Right.
Let me look at this, actually. Can I? Let's see. Mr. Natsume, sum of 2 shillings tendered in the receipt of the picture of Monsieur Lecoq.
Lecoq.
A meal for Boria.
Oh man,
Rial.
I do love. That's a good book.
That's a good book.
Picture of Monsieur Lecoq.
Lecoq.
Oh, I would love to see that picture of Monsieur Lecoq.
And Canterbury Yearnings. That sounds like a dirty novel, honestly.
That one sounds like a dirty novel,
Yeah.
not the picture of Monsieur Lecoq.
No, that's art, obviously. Literary classic.
Monsieur Lecoq. I love the idea of a porn character's name.
Monsieur
being
Lecoq.
Lecoq. He's French and his last name is Lecoq.
It's between Monsieur Lecoq and Lerald Arst. I could be a porn director. Please call me and then put my check in the mail.
Lecoq.
Let him go. Shut the fuck up, chat. Come on.
Go to jail.
Go to jail. Go to jail right now. Go to jail. You can't.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into Mr. Garden's secret. Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not.
I
I
want
wish you
it.
both could see my face.
I wish I could too.
Same. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruto. A busy man indeed. He's come back to his book in the corner of the room.
He's reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
He's like, oh my, this caterpillar
He's
can
so
eat
hungry.
quite a lot.
He can eat anything.
Whatever you imagine is probably better. I would love some art of Monsieur Lecoq.
Oh fuck! Whoops. Lucky cat.
I wish Cicey was here. Cicey could probably draw Monsieur Lecoq really well.
Oh, 110%.
Hey, it's Jeremy.
Damn it! I can't do it. You have to come in the room and do the king impression because you're the only one that's really good at it.
What line does he say?
That's literally just him being like,
Yeah, I mean Jeremy does do the best.
He's so good at it. It's insane. It's criminal, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a beckoning cat from home.
It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Matsumi didn't bring that Maneki Neko all the way from Japan with him.
I hardly think you're in a position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo.
And it was sword.
Are you forgetting that?
Enormous Daruma doll that you brought in your luggage? Oh, shit.
Well, it can be dangerous traveling abroad. I wanted a lucky charm.
Well, I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same. And this cat is sure to beckon good luck to him.
Hopefully.
It's not doing a very good job so far, is it?
Is that a frogget? No,
It's not a
but it
frog
looks
yet.
like
It's
it.
It's just a cool frog.
Yeah, it gives frogget energy
Yeah,
though.
it's not a frog yet, though.
You mustn't say such things.
I didn't say a word. Why are my eyes such a giveaway?
I love you, Jeremy. Jeremy is just the best. Look, there's another one. Another line. Strange.
Look at all these balls of paper on the floor.
I'm sorry, my brain just went, look at all these chickens! I have trash brain, I'm sorry.
Where's the sound?
Which one?
Balls.
Oh, fuck, it's in this folder.
Balls.
I never get tired of that.
Dude, it's so long.
The reverb decay.
The reverb is so long.
So good. It's my
Look
favorite.
at all these balls of paper on the floor. There are notes scrawled all over them, in English. It looks like the waste paper basket is so full they've just fallen out.
I think Mr. Natsume must have been deeply immersed in his research, don't you?
Or deeply averse to tidying up his mess.
Okay, rude.
He's in jail, he can't hear us.
I wouldn't like to speculate which is closer to the truth.
She's so polite.
I don't know if we have it, if there's, like, anything else that we really need in here.
No, you don't. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
We just have to go talk to Mr. Garrett because he's hiding.
You know, hopefully, I mean, if his maid, because she seems to be, like, quieting him. I'm like, can we get her to go away somewhere?
Yeah, we can just kill her.
That's true, you know, we could.
Bah, you pair again. Tell me, was the detective cat, I forget his name, still hard at work down there?
Mr. Herlock Sholmes?
Bah, yes, rings a vague bell. All that detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid.
Well, Mr. Sholmes is in his element down there.
Jolly good soul. Another cup of tea, if you please, Joe. Now then, why don't you tell me? Oh, what the umpteenth time, woman, will you watch what you're bloody well doing?
This woman is a menace. I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Yes, of course. Frightfully rude of me, but I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take your leave, if you be so kind.
Oh, yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
Not at all, not at all. Don't get much chance to talk with young foreigners like yourself. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck and all that. Perhaps you could see yourselves out.
What if we didn't, though? What if we just stayed here?
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garrett is hiding something. And since no other avenues of investigation seem open to us at the moment, perhaps we should do some digging. Now you get to
You know what I noticed also? The carpet over here is all fucked up. Oh my god, it's really good, Jeremy.
Little moon guy.
Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder?
I'm going to have a very quick look. Just a little peek.
Maybe let's not, Miss Suzato.
She just chucks the teapot at you.
I think the maid is gonna head us off with a cup of tea.
I need this woman to go away.
That portrait of Mr. Garrett is glaring at me, I swear.
Have you noticed all the little frames contain photographic prints of Mr. Garrett as well?
Yes, and there seems to be a statue of a lion on the mantelpiece as well.
Bah, yes, seemed to come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket.
Seemed to come back? What do you mean?
The chap who runs the place is a bally wizard. Went in to sell him something and came out with that thing.
Ah.
In point of fact, now I think about it, I rather often find myself leaving the place with something I don't need.
So he's a good salesman, I guess.
Yeah, that guy's sick.
The lion ornament certainly does seem surplus to requirements.
Suzato son doesn't pull her punches. Or her throws, for that matter.
That's fucking whack.
This shit sucks.
That looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased on a very grand banner.
Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Although it bothers me that it's not straight. Get over it, bro.
Yeah,
You're
get
not
over it,
straight
brother.
either.
Yeah, for real.
But that old thing?
Sorry?
I should be glad to see the back of it, but the general would turn in his grave if I disposed of it. The wall was the best place for it. Keeps the bally thing out of my way.
So it's just been polished to shine by accident, I suppose?
See big fucking tsundere about his accomplishments in the fucking
He's
military.
trying to be modest.
It's like, oh, nah, that's just being tsundere.
Yes, that is kind of what Tsundere
Yeah.
sort of is about.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care about it, Baka. Not a big deal or anything.
There appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look. Let me see. It says, For distinguished participation. You killed so many guys, basically.
Sounds like the kind of honors even I could be in line for.
Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet, but I was given that for my time in the army.
Killed hella guys.
Can't measure an officer by the number of battles to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles.
Bullet.
Are those mortar shells? They're enormous.
I hadn't noticed. What are they doing here?
But those old things, couple little rounds I actually fired in the barracks during training, you know.
What's the old British equivalent to baka?
Oh man, fuck, I don't know. Is like barmy something? I don't know.
That just sounds British.
Yeah.
It could be something.
I don't fucking know, man.
It could be. Get.
I'm not. Do I sound British? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to think of just like general British insults. Bucko. Bucko, I don't think is that British.
Bucko sounds more like my speed, like Yankee.
Yeah.
It's like I can give you insults from my native land. Old timey, but British, I'm like, oh man, I don't know.
I mean, I think if I wasn't so drunk,
like
I could
nunts or
well, that means something different. That doesn't mean idiot.
Fuck.
that means pedophile, by the way.
Does it?
Nonce?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
No, I did not know.
Yes, you call someone-
I'm thinking of contextually how I've heard that phrase
Yeah, if you call
used.
someone a nonce, that means they're a pedophile.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Now I'm rethinking every context in which I've heard that used.
Yeah,
And oh my god!
Yeah, it means something not what you think.
Now I'm wondering if the people I've heard say that know what it means, because what? I'm like rethinking everything.
I'm glad I could educate you.
That's fucked me up. I'm actually like, I'm thinking about like people I know that have said that word, being like,
maybe they were calling someone a pedophile though.
no, but I don't think they were.
Yeah, it's yes, it's unfortunate.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Hate that. But that's. I learned something today. Muppet is good.
I like going the Gordon Ramsay around calling people donuts or Muppet is good, yeah.
In fact, I feel like Muppet could fit, unless it actually means pedophile, and I just didn't know.
You're just scared everything means pedophile.
Wow. Also, I gotcha, man. That's the thing, is that like wanker doesn't, first of all, wanker doesn't necessarily mean idiot, and also wanker is, I think, more modern, but I'm not sure. I'm not British. I don't know. Yes.
You mean you deliberately hunted out the spent shells? Pillock.
Pillock.
Pillock is great.
Yes,
Pillock
I
is
do
a good
know.
one. That is a good one.
And that it has to be, because I don't know a lot of people nowadays that ever...
No, pillock essentially means like idiot. Dumbass.
Yeah, but I don't recall anyone really using it nowadays.
It doesn't mean pedophile either.
Great. That's gonna fuck me up like all
You're
week.
just scared everything means pedophile.
No, but I'm just gonna be thinking about it whenever I hear the term nunce now, to be like, what? You say that word, but like, what do you mean by that?
No, I mean they're very deliberate in their meaning.
Not in the instances that I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the instances I've heard it spoken were people not knowing that it meant
I mean, that might be. It just sounds...
Because I can't think of any reason why
they would call them a pedophile.
specifically. Yes, correct. That's exactly what I'm grappling with. I'm like, why would you say that?
Well, I wouldn't say deliberately, exactly. They're only scrap iron after all, usually just thrown away, I believe. But you never know when things might come in useful, do you?
Useful for what, exactly?
Yes, well...
Just like in case I want to blow something up.
Shooting a mortar, I guess? Joan here did manage to knock one of the batty things on my foot the other day while she was dusting.
Oh no!
hadn't shed a tear since 1869 before then, you know.
Maybe reconsider throwing them away?
Also, I'm convinced that was definitely not accidental. This woman is a menace.
She's just the biggest asshole.
Yeah, like, I can read it. The energy coming off her,
Yeah.
complete asshole
That
energy.
uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it?
It's clearly been well looked after, though.
That old thing? Bah, not much better than rags, really.
Oh no, when I say asshole, I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, she's definitely having the time of her life. You know, good for her. Live your truth, woman. But also, can you go away so we can talk to him without you here?
Yeah. Stop hiding information from us.
Yeah.
Boy, that ceremonial got my retirement bash, you know. But I'm not one for dwelling on the past, me. Would have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it doesn't hurt to have a piece of memorabilia lying around, does it? You know, all of this memorabilia.
Like, literally
Like
all of it.
like
Like,
whole
the entire room.
The whole room is memorabilia.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Perhaps we should leave the past in the past.
You even got a little sword here.
I think it's like a cannon.
Yeah.
That's a full-size cannon. What's it doing in here?
Oh my, it's real. I thought it might be a replica.
That old thing? Bah, that's a little more. Boy, that old thing?
That's so,
This old thing?
that's
That
so
old
funny.
thing? Takes out his dick. This old thing?
You're like, come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Sorry?
Army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it a new home.
You can just do that.
Someone just rolled up this cannon into your... He's in the top
Just imagining, yeah. Well, I'm imagining the auction of just rolling a cannon into an auction house and being
We're
like,
selling this cannon to a civilian. Would you like it?
would you like to have a cannon? Which was like, you know what? Actually, there's a lot of war memorabilia that's sold around here all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
But not a cannon.
One cannon, please.
I mean, there are cannons that you can see in this area, but like, they won't sell it to you.
Never know when the enemy might attack next. Jolly useful to have a cannon about the house.
Yeah, it's a home defense
Hey, I'm
system.
remembering that right, guys? People that live around here at the fort, they have cannons just sitting out there still, right? I don't know if I'm misremembering that.
I've never been to the fort.
Really?
Why would I go to the fort?
I mean, the beach area over there is nice.
Nope.
That's all.
Beaches are whack.
Yeah, well, I like that part of the beach because it's not a place people go. Like, it's not crowded.
Yeah, beaches are just whack.
Yeah.
I've lived by a beach my whole life. I don't beach.
That's fair. You know what? When you're from Florida, beaches tend to not impress you anymore.
I mean, it is holding a dress on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is how people would use a cannon in their home, because why do you have a cannon in your home? Been to the fort, but it's been like 15 years.
It's been a few
Well, was
years
there a
since I've
cannon
been
there?
to, but I think
We're
I remember there
asking-
being a
we're-
cannon.
You have to answer the
I don't
question.
trust my memory, so I don't really know for sure.
Yeah, I don't really.
I just know that, you know, like, we live in an area where you can just find bullet shells if you go
Yeah, I'm sure.
metal detecting all the time. A lot of battlegrounds around here.
Really? It isn't overkill?
Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is gonna throw at you next, boy.
Oh, he's a prepper before preppers were a thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Do you think there may be trouble brewing, Mr. Garrideb?
I mean, this is actually a fair time to be a prepper.
Always is. Take Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron in his hair. Dries him over the barrel, you see. And it dry very well in the cannon there, Joan tells me. Which rather proves my point, I feel.
You know what? Yeah, all right.
It's been reduced to a drying rack. No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame.
No, you know what? This actually is pretty practical.
Is it?
Yeah, sure.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I notice you have a pile of books here, Mr. Garrideb. Do you enjoy reading?
Ever experienced the London winter, boy? The nights are long. No better way to pass the time than in front of the fire with a jolly good book.
Oh, there's a copy of Rand's magazine here, I see. No doubt Mr. Carrot enjoys the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, too.
The great detective has a great many followers, it would seem.
Okay, so that's it for this area, I think.
For this side of the room, I think.
Yeah, so... Oh, the window, of course.
The window looks out over Briar Road, where the young woman was attacked.
Oh, yes. I can make out the policeman on the far side of the road investigating the crime scene.
The glass is rather murky, isn't it?
You can't see very clearly. I'm sure that's gonna be important.
Does this thing open at all, I wonder?
I would not underestimate the bitterness of a London winter, sir.
Sorry?
As soon as you open that window, the tea will freeze in the pot. No Londoner would go opening windows at dusk in the middle of winter, I assure you. That's going to be important later, I'm sure.
Seems very unlikely that these two would have seen anything of the incident then. Oh my god, that pan over was perfect.
It took me a solid couple of seconds to realize what I was fucking looking at.
Look, he's just like, whoa!
Guys, I love this man. I love him so much.
I just love that he's just out and about in the background of scenes so often. Like, it's a gag they keep doing, and it's good every time.
What the fuck?
Because they hit you with the, oh yeah, we'll explore, and
we just left him, so like we didn't think he was gonna be.
And you so perfectly explored the left side of the room first, instead of being like, you know what, I'll look at these cakes first, like, you know, because sometimes I do that. I go from right to left or left to right, or like
or bounce back and forth or whatever
on a whim, like just like, fuck it, I'll do that. We explored so much of the room. Panned over, like,
and
the pan is so short. It was barely a pan, and he's just like, woo!
The thing is that when we were exploring the left side, I did notice, like, the bag, but I didn't know what it was. Like, the bag he has on him, and I was like, what is that? I don't know.
We'll find out, I guess.
I fucking love him. He's so good.
What's he doing over there?
Mr. Sholmes? I love this man. I don't care if he's like the popular Tumblr sexy man and everyone loves him. It's for a reason. I love him
great.
too.
They do a great job with him. This game is fantastic. Like,
it's so good.
It is very fucking good. It is a shame. Like, I really want more people to...
He earned his place as the Tumblr sexy man.
Ha, we meet again, my dear fellows.
Good gracious, when did you sneak in here?
Sherlock Holmes, sir, at your service.
Whatever were you doing over by the window?
Even they didn't notice. I'm given to watching the evening sky as the sun sets, madam. Yet sadly cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation.
See, we put it in his mind. He's talking about window taxing. He was like, damn, you know what?
You know what? Windows be cooking. So I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of space by the window up here.
Well,
Keeping an eye to one's windows at dusk is the prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering. Ah, and one other thing, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, me?
Some Tumblr sexy men that were the most sexy didn't really deserve the role, but this guy does. Yeah, 100% agree. Big agree.
He rules. He's great. I thought perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detective's great mind.
Oh no. I got hiccups. Oh no. Okay, wait, hang on. Hold this. I'm gonna have to hold my breath. Just read for a while.
Wait, he's not talking about... Is he? I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon. I mean, this is your line, brother. You want me to read this line? Jones! You feeling okay? I'm feeling so good. Jojo, watch your face, the ugly one. Okay, my Spanish galleons.
Fuck! I did it! You ruined it! Ah, I'm sorry, I couldn't take the Spanish Galleons reference. Fuck. Okay, hang on.
That's one of my favorite things she said. There is a mighty secret in this modest room. I see even the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared, Mr. Naruhodo? I think so. It's just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let us conclude the matter before dark. Mr. Garrett.
Okay, that should
Though
be
it
good.
seem you're a military man of considerably distinguished service, your standing as a landlord is most certainly not what one might call first rate.
Oh, shit.
Get fucked, idiot. I'm afraid, sir, that it is all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I have been able to draw by careful observation of your living arrangements.
I beg your pardon?
The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care.
I'm sorry, what?
There?
Come again?
And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you've lost something very dear to you.
Okay.
Mr. Naruhodo, look!
The old man's broken out in a cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Sholm's conclusions are both spot on.
How could you possibly?
How could I possibly know, you mean to inquire? The answer couldn't be simpler, sir. For in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning, I am the king of beasts!
That didn't explain anything.
Yeah, but you know what? That was a hard as hell line.
It was.
Now I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed. So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Here we fucking go. He's so cringe and I love him. Yeah, to be cringe is to be free.
I'm the fucking lizard king. That's an Office reference.
What the f-
It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls.
That's not the conclusion I took away from that, but alright. Also, I didn't even get to look at that stuff yet.
I mean, because you looked at him.
Right. I couldn't help it.
Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take?
Don't tell me you own a fucking lion. Don't. Come on, man.
Ah, for a man with military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid.
But
Your furtive glance, Mr. Gerda, leads us directly to the answer. It's clearly this statue, the true nature of the beast that has run rampant here, is revealed by that lion statue.
I love his huh?
An alive thing, yes. Yes, though an army man, you appear unimposing at best. A fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts.
what is this piffle, I ask you?
In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact, that you had a living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house.
But
Whoa.
Yet, living with such a wild beast proved more difficult than you had imagined.
Oh, okay. There's a picture behind the lion statue. That looks pretty distinct. I mean, yeah. But also, you know what? That's your
She
job.
sucks and it's her job.
Yeah.
The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence.
Well.
Yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to, madam?
What? Me?
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous when it is plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is?
Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts.
Huh?
In her dress. For protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show.
How do you know that? It's folded up in her pocket.
That's true. Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lying, Mr. Garrideb. At Batty's Circus. A traveling show currently sojourning in a nearby park. I have observed the tents. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe.
that I most certainly did not.
I believe I've made my point. The fearsome beast which ran amok in this room was an Indian lion. And a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire.
I love this man. How on earth?
Let him cook. There's more.
But wait!
Now, Mr. Garrideb. Normal deduction
Yeah,
from a normal human.
Very normal, very normal. Reason and logic
Yeah.
all the way.
It is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage.
Nonsense, man. I simply...
But what, we must now ask ourselves, is the true cause of this pain? And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Yes, it is this pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer.
You know what? I can't even fault him for this one.
Every envelope contains another demand for payment.
That's fair.
For cartloads of meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeding your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household.
You were feeding
I
it
do
tea?
feel. Listen, I feel pain when I see my taxes.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real, for
exactly.
real.
Understandable.
And so you had no choice but to let it go.
This will,
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
I'm trying to see. I can just barely see that photo behind the lion statue.
Oh, the one right behind the lion
Yeah,
statue.
it's so much clearer than the other
Yeah,
pictures on the
I
wall,
see
so
what
I'm
you're
like,
saying.
what is it?
Oh, that's you.
Oh, unimaginable?
The aftermath of which can clearly be seen by observing the carpet over there.
Yeah, see, I've been trying to look at this the whole time.
Very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dearie me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst? This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Cakes. There is no creature more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite.
Lions love cakes. They eat them all the time. Everybody knows that.
Was it or was it not once said by a certain noble woman, if they have no bread, let them eat cake?
I don't think...
That's how it goes. I remember it clearly, verbatim. She said if they have, let them eat cake. She said it.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all can't see Daniel's just looking in the middle distance.
Yeah. Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
You know what? That's true. Whatever do you mean?
Having tired of the taste of case, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I'm sure I need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast.
No, but I'm sure you will anyway.
There's only one logical conclusion. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet. The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of a lions I once saw in India.
You know what? Like, his deductions on the SS Budia were so fucking insane that I really... He's outdone himself, honestly, and I have to give him props for that.
Yeah, clearly there was a lion in here.
Yeah.
Sicey!
Sicey!
Okay, this is gonna sound
Oh my god,
weird.
we were talking about you earlier.
We were talking about you earlier. There was a book, if you go to the court record, actually we'll see it. If you go to the court record, there's these
Sicey, you gotta get a load of this.
These books that this person bought. There's one called The Picture of Monsieur Lecoq, and we figured that you would be able to draw someone named Monsieur Lecoq.
Yeah, keep him in mind for your next, you know.
You know, like, you
need inspiration.
You get it, Monsieur Lecoq. Like,
just pocket it in your brain.
like, I feel like you draw a good Monsieur Lecoq.
Yeah.
This thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this beastly puzzle. It's all packed and ready for me.
Look, they're totally in awe.
Oh! What is the matter with you, Joan? You're pouring scalding hot tea all over me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Garrett, but I'm afraid I didn't notice.
My deductions can be startlingly sharp. Stands to reason that your cup runneth over.
No, she definitely did it on purpose.
Yeah,
She's doing this on purpose every time.
She's been
and
doing
you know
this shit
what?
on purpose.
Part of me is like, you go, girl. Like, I love a petty bitch.
No. Listen, I love a petty bitch, but this petty bitch
also,
is getting in our way.
Yeah, she's getting in our way, so I have to be mad at her.
Yeah, stop being
If
petty
she
at
wasn't
us.
getting in our way, I would be like, girl, live your truth. Yeah, I do love the cup runneth over. That's good. That's good. Yeah. We'll see.
Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times, too.
Oh.
Mr. Sholmes, sorry to butt in again, but can I make an observation?
That shit was whack, Herlock.
Why, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it, again? Well, your deductions just now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size?
Well,
it could
yes.
have fit in the room.
There's no question of whether or not a lion... How big do you think lions are?
Just big lion, please stop feeding me.
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, that sounds toxic, Sicey. Indeed, it is the only explanation for the facts. Yeah, there's a whole canon in here. A lion can definitely fit. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense. But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well?
But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garrett and his maid would have been hurt. Or worse.
Well, there was something going on with the other side of that guy's face, but I can't really see it.
Ah, that's where you are stuck.
But it didn't look like a lion mauling, to be honest.
I mean, could have been. No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon. I thought you said they sold the lion to the circus. No, I take it back. They killed him with the cannon.
And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I've ever heard of a lion that drinks tea.
Oh, British lion.
Yeah, it's British.
Oh, lion from Britain. I mean, you said it's from India, but it came to Britain. It's ingratiating society.
Yeah, he took him down to the pub. He had one pint and he was like, alright, I get it. I'll get it.
Ah, my dear Mrs. Otto, it occurs to me with some regularity that irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on Great British soil,
He's really going there. Like, immediately, you must drink tea.
they are infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea.
You know what, actually, I can't totally deny
Colonial
this.
British Indian.
I can't deny this, actually. Jeremy will attest to this. The one time that I worked with somebody who is from Yorkshire. First of all, like, within a month of her starting to work there, she was established tea time during the workday, and we all drank tea. Like, it for real happened. Every day at 2, we had tea time.
Oh, what a glorious notion.
It's very British.
It is so British.
Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again.
I had a feeling that was coming. The tea time finger sandwiches are so good, though.
We just had biscuits. Like, we didn't actually make... I don't think we ever had finger sandwiches.
Oh, no, biscuit also means pedophile.
What? It's not true. You can't... It's cookies. Stop gaslighting me. Stop it!
I should say every British word.
It all just means pedophile. I'm fucked up forever. God damn it! Why did everybody know what that meant for me?
I told you. I told you
like
that's
I
what
said,
it means.
it's like every time I've heard that used, like I didn't. There was no reason to think that contextually that was what they meant.
No, it does.
So I was like, huh?
Kemi didn't know that nonce meant that.
Yeah, I didn't. I've only ever heard people just be like, "You nuts!"
We were talking about Mr. Gerdeb, the guy with the moon for the head, and that he was kind of tsundere.
Yes, he's very tsundere.
And we were thinking of what's the British version of baka for a tsundere, and Kemi suggested nonce, and I'm like, oh no, that doesn't mean idiot. Or
I've only heard it used in a context that implies that the person is silly.
No!
And I was like, so now I'm sitting here being why did you use the word nonce?
No.
Just wild as shit.
Fuck, my nose burns.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I might need to save just before we jump in, maybe? Because I think I'm at the stage of drunkenness where I need to, like, go take a break and eat something.
Okay. We can stop right as this is starting.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Muppet. I was thinking Muppet, which
Muppet,
does not mean.
Maddie has to put that not in case I try and start gaslighting.
Because like now I need to know, you know, like what are all the British slang words for pedophile?
This will probably be a stop for the night situation. Hopefully, we should not be sick for the next several weeks. It's the problem. We've been sick for the last, 2 or 3
Well,
weeks.
yeah, sick and depression. I can't make any promises for the depression.
Sickness.
Yeah, I know. But, when you say sick casually, people assume you mean sick.
You should say it right now, by the way.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, Maddie. Oh my god.
That'd be crazy,
that would be crazy.
Though, right? That'd be the most fucking crazy.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Shit would be OT. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
I love the Muppets. Every British person is like, ooh.
Shut the fuck. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my god. I'm done, guys. Y'all fucking killed me.
My mom
I'm
went to
done.
school with Gloria Stefan. She went to high school with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she's from Miami. Well,
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess.
not from Miami, but...
No. But I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of shit happens in Miami. It only
Yeah.
makes sense.
Thank
This
you
was
so
so
much.
fun.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
I've missed y'all. I really have. I'm gonna
Tons of fun.
I'm gonna try to come back pretty soon, actually, because I started playing the last chapter of the Hayseed Night before all the shit happened, and I'm very invested in getting through the last chapter of the Hayseed Night because it's really good. So I'm gonna try to stream sometime in the next couple of days, and we'll pick that back up.
Yeah, and then if you want... So Hayseed Night, probably during the week at some point. Maybe some
yeah.
Yakuza there if we're feeling lucky.
I think Yakuza is just going to have to wait until I finish the Hayseed Night Chapter 5.
Okay.
But then me and Jeremy are going to pick Yakuza back up again.
Okay, so then Hayseed during the week, and then as long as neither of us feel sick, then we should be back for more Ace Attorney next weekend.
Yeah. Around the same time.
Either Friday or Saturday.
Friday or Saturday. Guided on hold. Only until it's only going to take me...
Yeah, Hayseed Night is not like super.
It's not super long, especially because I'm picking it up
one or two
at
more
the final
streams.
chapter. I'm not playing the whole game.
Yeah.
So
like 1 or 2 more streams, I think.
chapter 5 is long,
So
so
maybe
3, maybe 4 streams, and then we'll be back on the Yakuza train.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you should tune into the Hayseed Night anyway because the last chapter is really fucking good, guys.
Yeah, and also Kemi is a voice actor.
Yeah, I play a stoner wolf.
Yeah. She provides one of the voices, so it is very exciting and super cool, and she did a great job.
I love Eka so much. Anyways, yeah, and also I'm about to die.
Yeah,
the Stardew Valley updates in a few days, and I'm gonna be.
That won't get in the way of Ace
say
Attorney
that.
streams on the weekend.
Well, yeah, that's
No,
true.
that won't get in the way of Ace Attorney streams because I'll come over and fucking.
That's true. Daniel will be here.
Yeah, but it might get in the way of Hayseed Night.
Maybe, yeah, because like y'all don't know the hold Stardew Valley has over me.
There's a Stardew update on the 19th.
I thought I had another month before that,
that's
but
Tuesday.
I'm about to lose my life to that. So you know.
I too will lose my life to that, except for the weekend.
But I'm really, really determined to get back on the Hayseed Night. I just need to stop.
Kemi needs to play
being depressed.
and these streams are tons of fun, and we love doing them.
Yeah,
so.
and I get a lot of energy from them. So I've loved this, and I've missed
started in
this.
August 2023, by the way, so we're making great progress.
Yeah. For us, for sure.
Yeah, we're making great progress. We're
Sid
cooking.
and I still haven't finished Spirit of Justice.
Yeah, we're
we started that like 2 years ago.
We're fucking cooking right now.
Yeah.
We're in case 4. We're not that super far away from, I think, the trial sequence of this case.
It feels like we're coming up on the trial sequence.
Yeah, or the first day of the trial. I think it's a 2-day trial. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
This should be a lot of fun. And so thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Don't think we're dropping you off anywhere unless Kemi wants to look.
I can see if anybody is online, but like I've unfollowed so many people on Twitch because like I go through my like follow tab on Twitch nowadays and I go, wait a minute, who are you? So I like unfollowed a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So like other than like, you know, if like Vinny is streaming or something, but like, you know, the super big streamers, it's like they don't need my shit.
Yeah.
It's whatever. No, not really.
All right. Well, then we'll probably just cut for the night. Everyone have a great rest of your night. And we'll catch you next week.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye. Go drink water. Take your meds.
Yeah.
Take your meds.
Everybody take the, what's the button?
Get lots of sleep.
What's the button to end the stream, brother?
I got it.
What's the button to do?
Bye, guys.
We gotta hit the button. We gotta stop this stream.
I'm doing it right now.
Stop.
You hang up.
No, shut the fuck